I discovered my boyfriend's secret Instagraving account that's been stalking my sister for years. You should wear that blue dress tonight, my boyfriend Mark texted as I was getting ready for our anniversary dinner. It's my favorite on you. Sweet, right? Except I'd never worn a blue dress around him. Not once in our 2 years together. I called him back immediately. What blue dress are you talking about? Oh, he stammered. I meant that black one from New Year's. Sorry, distracted at work. Something fell off, but I brushed it aside. Mark was thoughtful, stable, and kind, minus everything my ex wasn't. We met through mutual friends after I moved to Chicago, following a messy breakup. He was the safe harbor I needed that night at dinner. Mark seemed nervous. He kept checking his phone under the table, thinking I wouldn't notice. When I asked if everything was okay, he said he was just monitoring a work emergency. I excused myself to the bathroom and did something I'd never done before. A notification lit up the screen. Emily Wilson, 23, posted for the first time in 3 days. Emily Wilson, my younger sister. When we got home, I waited until Mark fell asleep, then checked his phone. There was no Instagram app. Strange. I opened his browser history and found he'd been accessing Instagram through a private browser. The account name made my blood run cold. Blue Dress Watcher. I logged into it using his usual password. What I found made me physically ill. The account followed exactly one person, my sister Emily, and it had been following her for 4 years, 2 years longer than I'd known Mark. The account had saved every single one of my sister's photos in organized collections. Work outfits, vacation, night out, and most disturbingly, blue dress, minus a collection of 37 photos of Emily in various blue dresses over the years. I scrolled through the direct messages. Blue Dress Watcher had messaged Emily multiple times with vague compliments that she'd never responded to. Then I found messages to her friends asking questions about Emily, where she shopped, her favorite restaurants, with shaking hands. I opened Mark's photo gallery. There were hundreds of sparents of my sister's social media. Photos I wasn't even in. Some dated back to before I'd even met him. The realization hit me like a truck. Mark hadn't randomly met me through friends. He'd targeted me to get closer to my sister. I spent the night gathering evidence, taking Spearant, downloading everything. At 6 a.m., I booked a hotel room, packed my essentials, and left a note. I know about Blue Dress Watcher. Don't contact me or Emily ever again. I sent everything to Emily, who was horrified. She recognized Mark from several coffee shops and stores near her apartment over the years, minus places he'd accidentally run into her when we were dating. We filed a police report, but they said he hadn't technically broken any laws yet. The yet terrified me. I moved in with Emily temporarily and we both got restraining orders. Mark sent one email begging me to understand that he just admired Emily from afar and grew to love me for real. I didn't respond. 3 months later, I am still processing everything. How someone I trusted completely had orchestrated our entire relationship as a way to stalk my sister. How he'd sit through family dinners making conversation with Emily while secretly archiving her every move. The blue dress comment was his first mistake in 2 years of calculated deception. One slip that unraveled everything. Trust your instincts when something feels wrong. Sometimes the smallest inconsistency can reveal the biggest lies.